Okay, yesterday I had a bigger saw, and this is a rock that we had found on the beach, and it looked to me like it was really colorful. So I brought it home and I started slicing pieces off of it, and you can kind of see here the color in that rock and where I had cut it off. And these are pieces that I cut off of it, and they're called slabs. And basically what we do is try to cut them fairly evenly, about 1/4 of an inch thick, and then cut as many of those as you want to. And then once I have those pieces cut up into slabs, then I go to a smaller saw like this and use it to, I can draw like hearts on this, or diamond shapes, or ovals, or triangles, or squares. I can draw those on this rock, and then I use this small saw to try and get as close as I can to those edges, and then I take them on another machine that I'll show you some other time, where I can actually polish these rocks and make them real pretty. Right now the colors are showing up pretty nice because I've got them wet, but once they dry, you'll start seeing the saw marks and things like that, and they'll kind of dull up some. But what I'll show the next video on is actually cutting some smaller pieces out of these into like ovals, or tear shapes, or hearts.
Show me what this looks like when it's dry.
Here's one that I cut up. This is has some jade in it with some agate stripes. But you can see what it looks like right now. It's kind of dull, but I'm going to go put drip a little bit of water on it, and you'll be able to see the difference. Okay, this is the same rock that I had before, but now it's all wet, and the wet look is what it'll look like when it's all polished up. But this is too big of a piece to work into a piece of jewelry, so what I need to do is cut more slices out of it so that I can then draw different kinds of shapes on it and cut those out into smaller pieces. This one here, since my hand's nice and wet, I went ahead and got it wet. This is a piece of jasper, and it's a real pretty piece. It almost looks like mahogany wood, but I've got that already sliced into a thin slice. And over here, the club has an onyx mine, and onyx can come in many colors. This one here is light green with stripes of yellow and orange and red, and I cut this piece yesterday off of a lot larger piece, and again I'll cut smaller pieces like ovals and circles and squares and tear shapes, so that I can make, you know, jewelry or pendants out of it. Got a little bit of water here. There you can kind of see those colors. Really nice. Let's see if I have another piece here that I can show you.
I think the other piece is...
Here's some more of that red one, another slab of that red one. And you can see the colors that come out in this. This is going to make real pretty jewelry pieces.